Are you still doing Seva today, Chellam?
Yes, yes. I won't stop.
For decades, this is the holy man that Chellam Jeevanandam has served.
I am not doing. Swami is arranging. Swami is using as an instrument. That's what I strongly believe.
Swami Sai Baba taught Chellam to love all, serve all. And then Chellam passed along Baba's important lesson to her son and to her daughter.
She takes after her mother. You were a good teacher to her.
She is a dentist. She goes every week, the Mercy Care free clinic. She does the work. Then every year she do it in other state, other city.
And Chellam has also been a major influence in her son's life, Val Jeevanandam, an international expert in cardiac surgery who has performed more than 1,600 heart transplants.
But my mom always is in constant motion. And it's always motion towards the goal of helping somebody else. And I think that's what she's instilled in me and my sister.
Chellam and her husband came from a humble background and adds that her son Val began helping others early, at age 12.
We don't have that much money, or my husband had a big job or anything. Even when he was 12, he took an opportunity to take a paper route, collect money for the delivering. Then they give tip. He collect all the money.
Yep.
And then he bought first bicycle for her sister, his sister. Then he knows I love to stitch. I don't have a machine. So he bought for me also my birthday sewing machine. Even anybody want some, struggle something, immediately he go and help them. That's his nature, okay? In the hospital also same thing he does. If somebody needs some other way help, he helped them. And surgery, I don't need to say, Baba itself said, you are a good surgeon. Many times he said that, okay?
And Chellam's daughter also received Sai Baba's blessings.
My daughter, before marriage, we took her to the Wakefield. So Swami knows the reason, okay? We don't know anything. So he came directly to her, gave her a Pada Namaskaram, gave her a materialized vibhuti for her, and smiled and blessed her. She follows Swami teaching each and everything. She do more seva than anybody else. Once you surrender to Swami, everything will happen peacefully. Swami said always love, love, love. Love all, serve all.
It's Chellam's enduring message to all, Seva.
She used to make us do it in the beginning of our lives, and then over a period of time, as happens with people who know Swami, your soul, your Atma gets changed as well, and then it becomes a part of you, right? And so now it's become a part of me, and that transformation, that installation of that, the principles of seva, of helping, of loving, really came through my mom. Now, obviously from Swami to begin with, but Swami's not here every single day in a physical form, so he uses my mom to instill all those principles in me.
How has Sai Baba transformed your life?
Oh boy, sometime I will tell you, many times anybody says something, I immediately get upset. Not only that, not only upset, I said, why they are talking, why they are doing like that. I ask many questions like that. That slowly stopped, mainly because of my daughter also. If I complain about anybody, she will immediately say, Mom, why you are looking this way? Look it other way, she will be happy. This is the way she also meant me, through Swami is through her. So this is what I learned. Then before I get a little bit angry also, if something not happening, I get upset and angry. But that all slowly gone. Now I am a new person. Then everybody asked me, "Oh, you are staying alone here?" I'm not alone. Swami is with me all the time.
Welcome to Souljourns and to the story of Sai Baba and how he came to be loved by Chellam Jeevanandam of Phoenix, Arizona. This interview was recorded on May 8th, 2021. And now to the whole interview.
Chellam Jeevanandam, thank you very much for joining us on Souljourns. Sairam, Sairam, Sairam. Welcome.
Sairam. When I was living in Bombay, I didn't even hear about Swami, okay, Baba. But I was living nearby him only, but nobody talked about it. Then when I came to United States, first we were living in New Jersey. Then after 5 years, we moved to Arizona. When we were moving to Arizona, after a week, one friend called me and said, "We have a side budget. Do you like to attend?" I said, we have only one car. Sunday, my daughter took that car for their project, college project. So I don't think I can come. Then after 2 years, he got married. Then my husband was telling ourselves, this is the time we have to start some spirituality, some, bhajan like that. So we both decided to go. Before that, the Jaya had a Mesa center. She always called, come on, come on, come on. But I said, you know what? The time is right, I will come. That time is right, Swami called us to go. So we went there. So we enjoyed. Every week we never miss. We start enjoying. Then in middle, we had a Southwest conference. That time, Dr. Goldstein said, you people are having a center, bhajan, but how about the official center? You are not keeping it as an official center. Then on the spot, everybody was selecting people. Dr. Bala was the president. I was a Seva coordinator. Jaya is a Balavika teacher, but not Jaya. Annapurna is a Balavika teacher. Jaya also other Balavika teacher, group 4 or something. Then Terry is the coordinator for the bhajan. So this is what we started. Then as a Seva coordinator, I have so many experience. Before I became a Seva coordinator, I was doing so many Seva, my own. Because I came from New Jersey, I got so bored, I don't have a friend, I don't have anything to do. So I looked on the paper, whatever volunteer work is available, I call them, I started going. First one is Red Cross, second one is Food Bank, then third one is Kalina Vasta, then fourth is You Mom, then fifth one is, okay. Like this, I started to go in various places to do Seva. Then after time, so I became a Seva coordinator for Sai Center. Then I told them we will do some together to the Andrea house. Andrea house, we go there and make oats and breakfast, okay? Then we serve them. That start more people, we develop more and more. So that's what happened. In Red Cross, what I was doing for a sick people, I give the right to the hospital or doctor. Then some people, young people, mostly I love to do young people and children. Children also, some of them is not feeling well, some of them handicapped, some of them is a little bit mixed up because they are all living in the, not orphanage, what is that?
Foster home.
Foster home. So then one boy is a teenager. He very sorry to say, he lost his parents in accident. Then he was with the grandma. The grandma also passed away. Then he got in the foster home. He changed, the city was changing 8 place. That boy was very miserable. Then they said he needed some treatment. That boy, I was driving to the psychiatrist. He always check his leg and hand. I asked him, why you are doing that? He said, he never said. Then I said, do you like to listen music? Yeah. I said, you turn on the radio by yourself in the car. So he did. Then he listened, he started, be a little bit happier and happier. Then I went to the doctor office, I dropped him. Then I supposed to come after an hour to pick him up. I went to other place. Then when I came after an hour, the psychiatrist also came with him, and he said, I was treating him more than 2 years. He never opened up anything. Today he was so happy and opened up many things. So will you bring him next week also? I said, that I cannot decide, only Red Cross can decide. Then I gave him a name of the person, Kathy, and the phone number. So you call or arrange. Then I was taking him for 4 weeks continue. He was so much improved. They released him. But when we are in the car, we always talk something. I always ask, what is your favorite subject? What you do in the summer, kind of thing. So he said, I am working in the field. I get this much money. Then that I'm going to use for my college. Yeah, So then he said, what he said? Yeah. What is your favorite subject? He said, math. I said, you can study math well. You can go for a, in the college math education and become a professor or engineer. So many options is there. So he was so happy. He said, okay, I will do it. I will do it. Swami said always love, love, love. Love was serve one. That love made him to change, that when you talk to him very lovingly, he listen first. Then he understand what I'm trying to say. Then he was so happy, then he opened up his heart. Main thing is love. Everybody says, why Swami always saying love, love, love? That when we go and do something for others with the love, how much they change, that's the reason he in place that love.
Are you still doing Seva today, Chellam?
Yes. I won't stop. Up to I can, I'm doing everywhere.
Baba says that hands that help are holier than lips that pray. You knew that from the very beginning, didn't you?
Yes. I'm telling you, when I was 10 years old, I was in the school. In my teacher has a moral class. I used to attend that one. We adopt children in the foster family, not foster family, foster home. Mm-hmm. So that what it is was, they used to be very dirty and they don't have a soap, they don't have a comb, nothing. So we go and take our hygienic kits and give to them and help them to clean their hair and their lice and everything. We remove ourselves. Then occasionally we take some clothes, but may not be a new cloth, but almost new cloth we give them. Like that, in the beginning of 10 years old itself, I got this idea. My mom also helped everybody. That also, hit my heart. So that's why I started Seva. Seva means I love it.
That's great.
I never wasted my time in my life. Always help people, do something for others.
What kind of Seva are you doing now?
Yeah, now for Andrea house, we make a brown bag, making a sandwich, fruit and protein bar, so many things. Whatever you feel like it, you can add up and back it and give to the Seva coordinator. They deliver to the Andrea house. Then whoever need help around me, my neighbor, she is 94-year-old. She does so much Seva. Every day she go to work and do so many Seva. Sometimes she get bored. I said, come on, Dee, come. We will play game in a rummy cube, we play, and not even that, I make some, she knows I'm a vegetarian, she respect me, and she eat with me, eggplant parmesan, pizza, whatever I make, she eat with me, and we have a lot of fun. Not only that, when we have, for a value for walk, that's right.
Walk for values.
Yeah. So that she also joined with us. And whenever she leave home, she said, Sai Ram. That's what, I'm happy about it, Something she understand what we are doing, helping people. They are, into it, okay? Same thing, okay, one time, no, the Mesa Center, I didn't finish it here. Young adults, they are all students. They don't have a car. So then Jaya called them, why you are not coming? We don't have a car, auntie, we cannot come. Then she was wondering who can help. Then she called me and said, if you can help, please bring them. We had a 2 car. We both, my husband 1 car, my car. We load about 4 people each car. We take them to center. Then we decided these boys don't have a parents, for a festival like a Diwali, Pongal, they don't have to celebrate. So we call them, you come over here, we will celebrate. So we used to celebrate together and, they eat with us. Then we do the bhajan too, then they were very, very, very happy. In that one boy got a tumor in the brain. Okay, so that we didn't know. I didn't know. Then, so he didn't come 2 weeks bhajan. Then one day my husband called me. He said, one boy is in the ICU. He does the research in ICU for, the metropolitan study. So he said that boy is really bad shape and he had a tumor and all. Then he said, if you want, you come over. Then I went to see him. Before that, my husband went to see him. He said to him, do you know Sai Baba? He said, I don't know much. My parents go to Sundaram. They are from Chennai. So, okay. Before we went to the Puttapatti. So Swami materialized some vibhuti for us. He kept some, then packet of vibhuti also with us. Then we gave that boy, he gave that boy to eat, and he applied some of them in the forehead also. Same time, his parents were crying because he's going to have a surgery within 3 days. They want to come. So they have to apply for visa, all kind of thing. Once you surrender to Swami, everything will happen peacefully, okay? Then what happened, he called the parents, Mom, one uncle came, he gave me, say, this is Sathya Sai Baba Vibhuti, have it. He gave me in the water, some of them to drink, some of them he put it in the forehead. The mother was start crying. Then he said, Kuha, you have to understand, the Swami said somebody, okay? In a Sundaram, somebody said, I am going to Puttapatti, why don't you write a letter to Swami? So I wrote a letter, what happened to you? We need to go and help him out. So she gave the letter to Swami. Same time, uncle gave that vibhuti to him. So that's why she was crying. Then after 2 days, they arrived. That day, next day, the surgery. They were staying in the his apartment. Somebody was giving her ride and all. Then I went. My husband said, when the surgery is going on, you go and stay with them. I went. As an Indian woman, I made some food for them also. I didn't give that time. After the surgery, he recovered well. Then I said, eat, and then I will give you ride to home. Don't worry. Every day I will come and pick you up and drop you to Kuha. So that's what I did 1 week. Not I didn't do. Swami. Swami is the instrument. He was using me all the time as an instrument. Okay.
That's wonderful. Could you tell me a little bit more about Swami? I heard you say you went to Prashanti Nilayam once.
Yes.
How many times have you been there? A couple of times?
Mostly once in a year or twice.
Twice. Okay.
That mainly we go to see Swami. More than that, seva. Okay. There, I do seva in the Western canteen. Then around there in the shed, so many older people don't have anybody to talk, and they need some help. I go and help them too. Then 2 orphanage out of the Prasadi Nilayam. Then one is Kamachi, other one is Rosa. And myself, we 3 go to the orphanage and teach the kids sloga and one bhajan. Then we serve food. Swami usually say to the people, don't serve the pakoda, vada, like that. The kids need some other change food. Biscuit, joy ice cream. When he say joy ice cream, you can see his face so joy.
I love joy ice cream.
Yeah. So we buy joy ice cream and biscuit. Take after the bhajan, everything over, we serve them. You won't believe it. The kids enjoy the ice cream. Even one drop in the hand slip, they lick it. I said, oh my God, what a Swami said this one. How he knew they love ice cream. So he knew everything, that no doubt about it, okay?
I wanted to ask you 2 questions because I want to make sure I get in as much as I can. First of all, you tell me that your name, Jeevanandam, means lifelong happiness.
Yes.
And Baba has made you very happy. I can see that. Have you ever had a chance to come very close to Baba's form, to say hello to him?
I had a lot of interview, but I never ask question. He knows what I need, okay? Before my husband passed away, he came, I did the Pada Namaskaram, I wanted, whatever he is telling for others, I was listening near very close to him. He said, don't be afraid, be happy, okay? Be strong. These are 3 things make me to go today. If he didn't say, maybe I may be depressed, I may be very unhappy, but it is not. He tuned up me in the beginning itself. You believe me or not, the Sai Center helped me a lot. That time I was stitching 5 items for the kids. One is receiving blanket, after the bath, hood blanket, dress, diapers, bill. These 5 items we stitch, put it in the bag and Swami picture, and we do this, send it to Puttaparthi, Africa, different place, wherever they need. So I was coordinating. This was for the center. So Saturday means everybody get together, we stitch and finish it. One uncle, Santosh uncle, he cut every shirt, diapers and everything. One will do this, one will do that. Like that, beautifully done. I'm 100% sure Swami would have enjoyed to see that one. He would have seen too. Okay. So even I took it to Puttaparthi, they said, oh my God, so beautiful. I don't think people will use it that much beautiful. I said, no, don't say that. So this is what that project. Then again,
when Swami said for you to be strong and all that, why did he say that? Because what happened afterwards?
Yeah, he knows ahead of us. My husband is going to pass away. That's why he gave me the
So he told you to be very strong.
Be strong. Be
Yes.
strong. Okay. Then that time we didn't understand why he's telling, but this what happened. Okay. That also I want to tell you, my husband, that of Saturday, I have to go and show them.
Why was Daddy sick?
No, he had a Parkinson. Okay.
Okay.
But God, Swami Grace, nobody cannot say he had a Parkinson, because that time, before 1 year before, he said he was sitting and he said to Baba, gave the letter, I want to write a book. What is the heading? Then he said, the Baba is the scientist. My husband is a scientist. That's what he said the name. Then Baba said, go ahead. When we are coming out from the hall, one of the gentlemen was before in Mesa Center. He came out. He said, you want any help? What Baba said? He said, ask me to write a book. So I will take you to library. He took us to library. He introduced one boy. This uncle is going to write about science. Baba is the scientist. So whatever good book for him, you collect for him, give to him. He, before that, because of the Parkinson, he cannot read much. Mm-hmm. Then after Swami said, he was reading, collecting. I was so surprised. My son called me, how are you both doing? Papa is reading. He said, Mom, don't joke. I said, it is not joke. He is into reading now. So within a year, he finished the book. He got the blessing from Swami that published in Puttaparthi. The book, because of sister, Sai's sister, Nasneen helped us so much. Okay. When my husband wrote a note, she will, morning she will come. Hey, this you type it for me. So she will type and bring it in the evening. By the time he wrote so many things. Then she will took the night, she will write like this. She helped so much. Okay. I cannot explain how much she helped us. Then the book is over, but whatever in the party we want to do, he always uses an instrument. He always helps us what we can do.
Can I ask you a question about how Swami helped you? Did he help you as a mother? Can you tell me about your two children, your daughter and your son?
I can tell. Val was not, Vardhan was not a Sai devotee before, okay? Then he moved to Columbia University to Temple University in Philadelphia, okay? Then one day he said, I'm getting really bored, no friends, nothing. Then he told the accountant also. He said, oh, they have Sai Center, why don't you go? Then he thought, let me go and try. I may like it, I like it or not, I will go and see. He went, all young people, that auntie is so good. So he started into Swami, okay? And not only that, Dr. Safaya, that time they are building the hospital in Bangalore, right? Bangalore. So Swami sent him, go and get us some idea for over. So he supposed to go to Florida and get some idea from that gentleman also, Jeevanandam. Okay, get an idea about over. Then that auntie said, he will do very good job. Why don't you ask him? Then he immediately said, okay. He did the overnight. Next day he gave to him. He took that one also. Then he went to Florida. He got that one also. Then he went back to India. Swami look everything. He said, why don't you invite Val Jeevanandam for a conference? You know, that cardiology conference.
Yes.
So he went there. So then there he started, doing surgery. He saw how loving and people are doing the work. He started getting to Swami. My daughter, before marriage, we took her to the Wakefield. So Swami knows the reason, okay? We don't know anything. So he came directly to her, gave her a Pada Namaskaram, gave her a materialized vibhuti for her, and smile and blessed her. Because he knows he cannot come back and see Swami, because the situation, okay? And but she follows Swami teaching each and everything. She do more seva than anybody else.
She takes after her mother. You were a good teacher to her.
She is a dentist. She goes every week, the Mercy Care free clinic. She does the work. Then every year she do it in other state, other city, pick one big, free clinic. The whole city will do it, all the doctors. That time she will invite me also. I go and help them in a different way. Okay. Then now the COVID, what happened was the emergency all booked, So because somebody has teeth pain, they go to emergency, right? So these Mercy Care people, what they did was they separate that one to go ask them to go to Mercy Care. For that, she closed her clinic for a month, stabilized everything. Then she started her clinic. Still she's doing many things. Maybe I may not know many things. So, what she's doing, she does so many things. And I know, my son also do so many things. Many things I may not know because they don't have a time to tell me everything.
Tell me now something about Val that we do not know. You must be very proud of both of your children, your daughter, the dentist, and she does lots of seva. Tell us now about Val. What can you share with us about your son?
Yeah, he even a small age, I want to tell you, we don't have that much money or my husband or a big job or anything. Even when he was 12, he took an opportunity to take a paper route.
Mm-hmm.
He, after the, he collect money for the paper delivering. Then they give tip. He collect all the money.
Yeah.
Then he bought first bicycle for her sister, his sister. Then he knows I love to stitch. I don't have a machine. But I have a lot of material because my friend work in the mill. So he bought for me also my birthday sewing machine.
Sewing machine.
Yeah. So I stitch it for her dress. He always make her to wear and take a picture. Mom, this is beautiful. Like this, he encourages so much. He, that even anybody want some, struggle something, immediately he go and help them. That's his nature, okay? And still, I'm, in the hospital also same thing he does. If somebody needs some other way help, he helped them. And surgery, I don't need to say, Baba itself said, you are a good surgeon. Many times he said that, okay? So over that, I don't want to say anything else. Okay?
Well, it sounds like your work doing seva to help other people has been followed very, very closely by your children, both your daughter, who does work helping people with dental issues, which are very serious and very important, and your son in his profession, helping people every day around the world.
I don't want to say, I forgot to say my husband, he is more seva oriented, okay? When he was a lecturer in India, in the summer, so many children don't go back to home. They stay in the hostel. He's a warden. So he tells them, come on, we will make a road for the village. So he take all the boys, go to the village and do the road work. Then one time here, when I was doing the, the family shelter, one lady, husband is fired, so they need the money. But the problem is, why she need the money? Because she don't have a car. Car had a problem with the transmission. So she doesn't know what to do. She was crying to other teacher. I was there. Then after she moved to class, I asked that Patty, what happened to her? Why she's crying? She always very happy. No, her husband lost the job. She had 4 kids. She has to give the ride to the kids. Today the transmission is broken. That's why she was really upset. Then she said that cost $400 to $500 that man estimate. Well, she said, I cannot go to get $400 anywhere. Then I told her, I went to talk to that girl lady, said, hey, no, before that, I called my husband in the office. I said, hey, that lady, we need $400. Can I give to her? She said, why you are asking? Give it to her, forget about the money, okay? If she cannot give, you shouldn't get upset, okay? I said, okay. Then I went to her, I said, hey, I will give you the $400. Go and fix the transmission, don't cry. So he was so happy. She said immediately, when the income tax the money come back, I will give to you. Then she want my phone number. I said, okay. Then she took the phone number. Exactly April 20th, she came to our house, and her husband also. She said, he also got a job. I also moved from that Yuma, and I am working in some other organization, not our school. I'm very happy. I want to give you your money back. How much you helped us. We are very happy about it. Then they left. I didn't expect that $400 would come back, but I don't want to say don't give me because that's not right. That she got her own pride. I said, okay. I told her one thing, you need any help, let me know. That's all I told her. I am not doing. Swami is arranging. Swami is using as an instrument. That's what I strongly believe. Whatever comes like this is all we are Swami instrument. He is helping us to do something good.
That's the very question I want to ask you about. I always save the most important question for last. And we've talked for a good long time, and I've really been fascinated by the story you've shared with us, especially how it has to deal with seva. Swami always said seva is one of the most important things anybody can do. When people come up to you and they know who you are and they like you, and they find out that you're a follower of Sai Baba, and they don't know anything about Sai Baba, how do you describe Sai Baba to them? What do you tell them?
You know what I said? He's a God. He's a Jesus. If you believe in Jesus, he's a Jesus. Okay. The main thing is his teaching is love all, serve all, help your hurt another. See good, do good, be good. Don't that other Yeah, he always imply on love, peace, truth, non-violence, right contact. Then he always says there is a only one religion, the religion of love. There is a only one language, the language of heart. There is a only one God. He is omnipresent. That's what he's teaching. You know, that's what we are here. One organization asked me, which church you are from? I'm not any church or anything, you know. So my teacher is, you know, teach us love. Love wal sarval.
We have time for one final story. And then what I want to do, I want to just plant this idea in your son's mind right now. If he would mind exchanging chairs with you in a couple of minutes to say something about who you have been to him as a loving mother. First of all, Chellam, I want to thank you for all the information you've given me. The question I really want to end on is this, Chellam. How has Sai Baba transformed your life?
Oh boy, you know, sometime I will tell you, many times anybody says something, I immediately get upset. Not only that, not only upset, I said, why they are talking, why they are doing like that. I ask many questions like that. That slowly stop, mainly because of my daughter also. If I complain about anybody, she will immediately say, Mom, why you are looking this way? Look it other ways, you will be happy. This is the way she also made me, you know, through Swami is through her. So this is what I learned. Then before I get a little bit angry also, if something not happening, I get upset and angry. But that all slowly gone. Now I am a new person, you know. Then everybody asks me, why you are staying alone here? I am not alone. Swami is with me all the time.
I can see how much the Sai family has helped you. Everywhere I go, when I encounter a Sai organization, a Sai group, a group can be two people. They're loving, they're generous, they volunteer to help, they embrace you in loving ways that many people have never known before in their lives. And I think you're among the luckiest people in the world to have the Sai family with you.
You know, myself, my husband go around the world, you know, for conference reason. One time we went to Holland. First, our desire is, look, where is the Sai Center? We went to the Sai Center. We thought we are expecting Swami, so we took a bunch of flower and went. That lady immediately, you have to see her face. Oh, why you are wasting the money for flowers? Swami said, the love is the flower. Don't, you know, she was very upset. I said, don't get upset. We didn't know you were rude. Okay. Then she said, this week we are having a seva. Then I said, oh, sure, we are participating, but I don't know what you buy and anything. She took me to the store, whatever she needs. She told me, I got it. Then she said, tomorrow morning, seva, do you like to join? I said, we are leaving that morning, so we couldn't do it. That in that center, we have a studies, they have a study circle. I attend. They said, what is the power of bhajan? That is getting to me so much. Then after that, we went to Trichy in Italy. So there, I didn't know, Sunday after 12, no transportation, no restaurant. We went to the Crystal Cave. We saw very beautiful, and we came out waiting for the bus. No bus, no nothing. Then we were wondering what happened. Then I thought, if we are in Mesa, we would have to sing a bhajan. So we start singing a bhajan. Exactly, we start doing arati. One car came, you know, nearby us. He said, my wife is seeing from the window, you are waiting, waiting, waiting. What for you are waiting? What is the reason you are waiting? I said, we are waiting for the bus. oh no, today is Sunday. After 12, you don't get the transportation. Then we asked what to do. Then he said, don't worry. Where is your hotel? We told, oh, I know that place. He immediately put us in his car and drop us in near the not airport, in the hotel. Then we want that. No, you don't need to. He left. That is Swami will. The
That's
Swami
right.
is watching wherever you go, he watches. Then that hotel desk, they said, you won't get the food. Why you are late? Even our cafeteria is closed. Then at same time he said, one Chinese food is always open. Go straight, make a right turn, you will see the Chinese food. We went there, we ate, So what I'm trying to say, what our Swami said, that's so powerful. That study circle really, even you are depressed, sing bhajan, you feel so light and happy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and you feel light and happy all the time. Not only is it
Yes.
because of your
Yes.
name, it's because of Sai Baba in your life. I want to thank you very, very much. I've enjoyed your whole story, and I'd like to ask if you have one more thing you'd like to say.
I have a lot of things to say. I don't know. I cannot stop. Okay. No, I told Swami itself, myself, I told him, without you, how I'm going to live. That's why he's showing me, I am with you. Whatever in my life, I can feel it now. When he was alive, I didn't have that closeness. Now, everything, whatever I do, he is with me. I can feel it. I can see it. I can really, I'm telling you, okay? That's why my children are far away, wherever they are, but I have children here, families here. Even today, if I want some help, I call someone. If they cannot come, Sai family, they can call other Sai. This is the word, working for me. The grandchildren, their children, all my grandchildren, all Sai grandchildren. I enjoy with my Sai family. Sai Ram.
Val, a wonderful story about your mother, from your mother, about her love of Sai Baba and love of family, and here her dearly beloved husband. Tell me something about your mom that maybe many of us don't know, because I'm sure many would love to hear how warm and loving she was through her lifetime to her family.
Yeah, I mean, we're all creations of different people, right? So for me, it's my mom, my dad, and Swami. And ultimately, it's Swami, but my mom is his number one instrument in trying to work his magic in transforming me into who I am now. So my mom is she's not easy. She's pretty tough because there's always easy things to do in life, like you can sit down and relax, put your leg up, and take a breath. But my mom always is in constant motion, and it's always motion towards the goal of helping somebody else. And I think that's what she's instilled in me and my sister. And so she used to make us do it in the beginning of our lives, and then over a period of time, as happens with people who know Swami, your soul, your atma gets changed as well, and then it becomes a part of you, right? And so now it's become a part of me, and that transformation, that installation of that the principles of seva, of helping, of loving, really came through my mom. Now, obviously from Swami to begin with, but Swami's not here every single day in a physical form, so he uses my mom to instill all those principles in me.
Your mother talked most of all about the seva in her life, how important it is, the seva for your father as well. It must have rubbed off on both your sister and yourselves. Tell me about how much your mother influenced you in your own life regarding seva.
Well, if you look at my profession, right, we do cardiac surgery, and Swami's always kind of instilled the confidence in me in being able to do very difficult cases and helping people, right? You know, Swami told me to go to Chicago, told me to go to University of Chicago. We're there in the south side of Chicago, which is a very underprivileged, underrepresented area. And the real magic about what Swami does is that, you know, yes, my mom taught me to do it, I do it, but now we have an entire team of incredible professionals, nurses, perfusionists, you know, other doctors and physician assistants. They all believe in that same principle of helping other people. And so it's a real incredible team. I mean, we have many patients who write to us and they say, you know, we've gone all over the country. We've gone to Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, but there is no place like, you know, the program at University of Chicago, because this is the only place that we actually see love. You can feel the love and we're treated with love. And if Swami has done any type of transformation, right there is the most miraculous transformation anybody could do.
Thank you, Val. This is great. I'm glad I played on my hunch to include a few comments from you too about your mother. She's been just a giant in everybody's life.
You know, there was a real interesting story I like to narrate real quick. My mom's telling me to do it and you can edit it in or not, but you know, the sari that she actually wore for her interview has a great story. So, you know,
Sure.
During birthday celebrations one year, you know, Swami was distributing saris to the women's section. And, you know, he came to my mom, he gave a sari to somebody on her left side, somebody on the right side, in front of her and behind her, and didn't give my mom a sari. And so my mom, in her mind, was really asking Swami, I want to have a sari. This is the particular color I want. But she didn't get the sari at that time.
No,
And
that is because I have many saris not even bad. Why I would need a sari?
And so, you know, she thought that was because she had a lot of saris that she hadn't even worn. So why was she desiring a materialistic sari? So about 4 months later, I went to Puttaparthi, and after Seva, we had an interview with Swami. And during that interview with Swami, at the end, after we were finished, you know, I was sitting down and Swami went inside and he came up and he had a sari. And he looked at me and he told me to stand up. I said, well, why is he giving me a sari? And so he had lovingly taken a bag. You know, he put the sari in the bag. And after the bag, he said, this is for mother. This is birthday sari. And so I didn't understand what he was talking. I didn't understand what he was actually saying at all because, you know, he said birthday sari and I, you know. So after I finished, I talked to my mom. And then she's the one who said that, you know, she had wanted the sari. And look at how amazing this is. Swami didn't give it to her at that time. But 4 months later, after the billions of people he takes care of, he still remembered enough to get the sari, get the color she wanted. And I became the instrument for her at that time. So, you know, that was a beautiful story. And that's why she was wearing that particular sari for today's interview.
Oh, that was the sari she was wearing today.
That's right.
He made me to realize, don't have a desire, you got enough sari.
I heard that. Val, please extend your thanks for myself and love to your mom and to you for making the time to make this possible.
She's never really done any type of public speaking, so it was an experience for her too. So it was great. I really appreciate it and keep up all the great work you're doing. So, all right, Ted, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
See you guys
Bye-bye.
later.